What I received from this conference is a lot of motivation and encouragement. We brought a lot of students here to learn different aspects of the career field that they were interested in. They're hoping that someone here will give them the information that they need.
As a high school student, you feel very restricted and very like you can't do anything out there. Just kind of knowing more about different careers, because I feel like a lot of different jobs come with a title, but they don't necessarily come with like a well description of like the people involved and what it takes to get there. So just knowing that there's like different options and what those options mean.
I think it's sort of like challenging some misconceptions and having students see people who look like them and talk like them and come from similar communities talk about their careers. I think stuff like that really helps students see like, wow, like, I can do this too.
I got to talk to some lawyers and they shared their experiences with me, their personal experiences, and I was able to actually feel like I could relate to it. Now I know that I actually want to be a lawyer.
I think it's part of my responsibility as a first-generation college graduate, a first-generation attorney, a first-generation judge to take every opportunity I can to speak to students about what they can achieve if they apply themselves.
Sir, if you can tell us your name and tell the members of the jury your name. And sir, if you can tell us what you do for a living. And then let's say May the 5th. Now I want to ask you some questions about what happened on May the 5th at approximately 12 noon.
This last workshop I participated in, it seemed very interesting to me, and I never really pursued a career as being a lawyer or a defense attorney, but now after this I'm starting to rethink that maybe I would like to go into that field.
I think it was important for me to hear the advice because I wouldn't have thought of any career paths but veterinary medicine, because that's what I wanted to do. But then I got into engineering, I started thinking about the economy majors. How did they get to their stage and what can I do to be successful?
I hope that students sort of realize what sort of like diversity there is in medicine. That, you know, people who say like, I don't like blood, so I can't be a doctor, realize that, oh, there's several types of doctors that don't really deal with blood.
It's always fun for me to talk to the students, to see their enthusiasm, and to see that magic moment when it looks like a light has come on. It looks like they're opening their ideas to the possibility that they could be an attorney, to the possibility that they could be a judge.
I think that it's important for all students to be a part of a conference like this is because it's motivation, and not only motivation. Maybe some students, low-income, first-generation students, may not be privy to this type of information.
I think especially with today, it did a really good job of like helping me have like different resources and like having that feeling of like what a small college feel is, and like also just like a college campus and getting around and knowing that no matter what your goal is, you can always have some sort of resource or someone to reach out to.
I think it's important because it helps plan for the future. It gives you a broader spectrum of what you could do. And networking, I say you can also network here.
If you're not sure about what career you want to go into after high school and after college, this kind of helps you out.
There were some amazing questions that the student asked about like things like what are some common misconceptions like that you had coming into medicine, and I think that they challenge how we think about our field and how we talk about our field. So I feel like even as a person who's seemed to be providing more answers, I was able to learn a lot today as well.